Many people are copycats. They have to do what you do, so that means there's no self-esteem in them. I mean, that's very annoying. And another ridiculous problems that I had to deal with men was a few times they wanted to spend my dead husband too, every single waking second with me. Now that's okay, maybe if you get along. Most people don't get along, and I guess one guy I got along with, but all the rest pretty much sucked. And they were all totally not right. Okay. And the main thing is my dead husband wanted to spend every waking second with me. So he absolutely hated himself. Alright. Like, there's something wrong with you. Especially, he hated me so much. But he's delusional. So, he just fed off my energy. But I mean, I was dumb, and I was early in the morning smoking my cigar with my coffee. I'm just walking around, and I was dumb shit talking to a guy for an hour. And he's like, oh, well, everything will be fine. I'll take good care of you. Like, what? I just talked to you. That doesn't mean we're married. What the fuck is going on? Oh, you'll see everything. Oh, we can watch movies and yeah, we can do everything together, and we'll have we'll just have the best life. And everything will work out, and I love myself. Evidently, people who do that do not love themselves. There's something wrong. Something very wrong if you have to spend 24/7 around someone. Something very, very extremely wrong. When they don't allow you to call your friend that you knew for 20 years, when they don't allow you to call anybody, and they have to know every single thing that you do, and that's called being a controlling narcissist. It's all about, they want to erase your life. And they make your life their life your life. So, guess what? Whatever problems you had, it doesn't matter. You still have them, plus you have all their problems. And they blame every single thing that they ever do wrong on you. So let's say they lost something. Oh, well, that's your fault. You must have moved it. Well, you're the only one. You had to move it. I know I put it there. And then they find it, and they don't even say they're sorry. Because that's just how they are. Totally oblivious to their own little world of me. A big, huge, spoiled little brat with just temper tantrums. So many temper tantrums. Just unreal. Everything's your fault. Well, if I wouldn't be so worried about you. This is another bullshit thing. If I wouldn't be so worried. I'm so worried about you, then I would have gotten that done a long time. I would have got that finished with last week. But I'm so worried about you. Like, well, don't be worried about me. Because no one has ever taken care of me but me. I mean, they say things to make it sound like that's a good thing for you to be worried. It sounds nice, but actually it's a very bad thing. It's a negative thing. So, to say I hope everything's okay. Not the, oh, I'm worried to death about you, and I thought you died, and I didn't know if you made it. I didn't know. No. That's being extreme, and there's something very much not right about that. But if you just are like, well, I hope everything is fine. I hope you're able to make it. I hope you're not like sleeping in the street. Like, I hope someone helped you out. That's a lot better. And then people say not to use hope or try. Well, in the homeless circumstances, you have to use those words. I try my best to make it every day. I make it every day. The homeless live in a totally different world. So yeah, they have to try to survive. Because it's hard. And I've done it. Slept out in the freezing cold. Yes, I have. In the ice. Many times. No. That's why I had bad boyfriends. I just tried to survive, that's all. That's all I ever did. Not like, I would hate caviar. Well, people really want to eat caviar. But steak. I want some steak. But I have a problem eating. I need my teeth out. Somebody wouldn't have hacked off my big, huge check on my phone in 2016. Hey, man. But I can't prove shit, so it's a hell of a lot to let go. All my hell that I was forced to deal with. And then to have people lie to you. I'd say that, that could never have happened. Anything can happen in this crazy world. But the one thing that might not have happened is because I couldn't find that video with those two 20-year-olds on it that were virgins and didn't know anything about sex. All right. Before they got married, I am not sure that was true or not. I saw that years and years and years ago. Tried to look it up, but no, they just show men. Try to look up TV shows. No. All I got was the TV evangelist stealing money, and it's very unfortunate. But yep, a gentleman did a very, very good video and showing them lying. Now, they did apologize on stage. Like, Creflo Dollar, he wants your bucks. He's like, yeah, you better burn up all my tapes that I ever said anything about prosperity. But then he says the opposite. You better tithe to the Lord and you'll be rich, like me. I'm not sure exactly what his words were, but he totally went opposite. And unfortunately, Joyce Meyer did too. And that was the two main ones that they had on there. Which is, it was bothersome to me because Joyce Meyer was my favorite. But, yeah, and that was in 2010. So somebody like this year, I guess it was the very end of last year, they were like, oh, Joyce Meyer repented. Like, when? And did you look at that video that I saw? Because she didn't repent. So, I mean, whatever. Just like people say, well, you have to listen to, you have to read the whole Bible. Read, the verse before it and the verse after it and all that. Yeah, well, you have to read people, what they say. You have to pay attention. Pay attention to what people say. Because they'll tell you a lot. But you have to live around them in order to do so. And they'll tell you everything. Usually, it comes out. And well, if they're quiet, like my dead husband, and he never said a word. What God? What was the potion? It was truth serum, which is alcohol. Alcohol can be a truth serum. Alcohol can be death, but it can be a truth serum. So there's so much negativity, and yeah, you just have to live the best that you want. But then there's people that say, well, they wanted the best for you. Narcissists do not. I don't know why I'm using that word now. Insane abuser is better because it's more understandable to me. An insane abuser will never, ever want the best for their victim. Ever. Because their victim is their survival. That's their food. They need to insult them to death in order to be alive. They need to they're empty vessels, and what do all the videos say about them? They need their supply. Vampires that need their supply to drain the life out of their victims, and that's what they do constantly, all the time, no matter what. And usually, in my case, what I've noticed, narcissists pick a person to be their victim their entire life. And that's what I've noticed. Families do it all the time. Why are they the black sheep of the family? Because they tell the truth. So they should be the white sheep of the family. Oh my God. Then there's this black guy. It's interesting that the Indians were black. Okay, I don't know the history of America. I don't really want to know. It's too negative. So I don't want to know.